Okay, I'm going to show you guys how to stitch together some photos in Photoshop. So the first thing you're going to want to do, we're going to make a panoramic. So the first thing you're going to want to do is take 3 or 4 pictures in a row of a scene, keeping part of that same photo in the next new photo. Okay, and I did that already. In fact, I simply used my phone and I'm going to show you how you're going to stitch them together. There's different settings you can use. So I'm going to go up here to File, and then it's Automate, Photomerge. So File, Automate, Photomerge. And this will put together photos that are shot in a line that will create a panoramic photo. So I go to Photomerge, and I would just keep it on auto. There's different ways to do this. We have blend images together. That's important. You want that. Otherwise, the photos aren't going to look correct when they go together. Vignette removal. I like to select that one. Geometric distortion correction. I like that. And if you want to experiment, if your version of Photoshop has this, there's also content aware fill transparent areas. So I'm going to show you what it looks like if you do it without it and then with it. So let's first do that without it. So these are my 4 photos. I'm going to put them in there, open, then OK. And it's putting them all together right now. And you can see what this looks like. So this is what it looks like when it doesn't fill in the areas. Okay. Now let's do it again with all the areas filled in. So we're going to go File, Automate, Photomerge, and this time I'm going to select all of them. Blend images together, vignette removal, geometric distortion correction, and the content aware fill transparent areas. That last one is going to fill in all these areas where there was no photo. Let's try that. Oh, for some reason. Oh, I know why. This one you have to select the check mark, otherwise it will not go together. So now we should be able to do File, Automate, Photomerge. I'm going to browse for those photos together. Open. I'm going to select everything, and now let's see what it looks like with the content aware fill transparent areas. So it's putting them all together, stitching them. That's what it looks like without. And then you notice that all the areas where there's a little area selected, it went and filled in all the areas. Now I'm looking over here at the lines, and I can see they're not super straight, so it had a hard time figuring out the lines, but yet some of the lines are still okay. But that's way better than the other one. Look at the other one compared to this, to that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to select Command D to deselect it. And then right here I'm going to go to the crop tool. And I'm simply just going to crop this a little bit because some of the lines are not straight enough. Everything else looks great. And there you go. That is how you do. Now, if you want to see what the layers look like, you can see this right here. Go to Window, Layers. So that's one area, another area, another area, another area. And then it merged. It basically filled that area. There you go. So if you want all these layers, you can save it as a Photoshop file, but you probably don't need to. You can make any adjustments to this photo once you've done anything different, like post-processing, change things. Maybe you want to take things out, or then you can save it. And that is just go File, Save a Copy, and you can name it whatever you want. So I might say outside the class. And I always like to put my name in front of it too, Matt George, just so I can identify who it was. JPEG, I like to put them in the downloads. That's just where I like to save them. Save. And there you go.